Hiya, I'm back to give you the results from the Vichy LiftActiv Serum 10 Supreme. So about a month ago, I'm about 4 days early. I said I was going to give it a month, but I'm just a few days early to see how this went. I've used it every day, morning and night, except a couple of times I was too drunk to take my makeup off and all that shizzle. So I think my skin looks a bit better, honestly I do, but let you be the judge of that. So coming in close, for the reasons of disclosure, I have had a sunbed today. Please don't tell me off. It was about 2 hours ago now, but I do think my skin's looking better. Obviously you're not going to correct deep lines and stuff, so I've still got these wrinkles. I fucking hate them. And there's definitely still redness. I'm getting more broken capillaries. It's probably too much drinking. Oopsie. But yeah, I do honestly think that my skin is improved. So I mean, that's pretty good. I think it's 35 quid for the full bottle, and I'm just giving mine a shake to get an idea. I reckon I've not used half in a month. I reckon there's probably maybe 3 months worth in there, something like that. Right, let's talk about the bottle itself. Let me just set this thing down, and I'm going to talk to you about some pros and cons of it. So the problem with this is it's skinny on the bottom, so very easily can be knocked down. Not so bad if the lid's on, but obviously what happens is you take the lid off, and then you need to use it, and while you're using it there's always a chance you could knock it and lose it. Now another con, I'm going to see if I can show you a better view. I'm sorry about this, this is shocking camera action here. Right, so it's a dropper bottle. So you press the lid like that, and it's supposed to pick up product in the little thing, right? So I've filled it up as best I can, and now I'm going to press it out, and actually that probably is about the right amount, but I've been finding that when I do it, most of the time I'm not getting hardly anything coming out, and I end up scraping that on my hand, and that of course is not very hygienic. Sorry, let's get rid of that. But yeah, now I'm showing you it's actually coming out about the right amount, so I don't know, I think you have to concentrate when you're doing it. The other thing I would say that's not so great is the smell is quite unpleasant. It's a chemical. It's not very strong, and it certainly doesn't smell like farts or rotting corpses, but what it does smell like is something very chemically, so it's not that pleasant to apply. It doesn't feel, you know, sometimes you buy a luxury product, something very nice, you kind of expect it to smell pleasant or not smell at all maybe, but yeah, it's slightly chemically. They're really the only cons. I think it's worth a punt if let's come back now. It's worth a punt if you feel like you could sort of use some action on the fine lines, and I feel like my skin looks a bit more dehydrated and plumper. I don't know about the evening out the discoloration. I don't know that there's anything there that I don't think it stopped me from being red in any way, but overall it's not a bad product. It's priced okay. It is a bit of a risk, 35 quid. I also found I've had a serum by this brand before, and it actually made me, I was allergic to it. This one I'm not. I was really cautious at first because I was expecting to be, but I'm not. So perhaps they've taken something out of the previous formulation. I don't know. But anyway, that is the results. I'll leave it down to you as to whether you think you see a difference. Have a look at the the original video, and see what you think. There's me lines around my eyeballs, and yeah, so thank you for watching, people.